Welcome back to the fourth episode of the podcast. We will be talking about sports. We will be talking about news. We will be talking about kindness. We will be also talking about some parts of COVID because COVID also sucks, but it's going to be short because of that exact reason. Hi.
Have you even seen your name?
I'm Michael. Hi.
And I'm Dante.
And
Mari.
So first we will be talking about what we will be talking about first.
What about talking about sports?
Sports.
Sports first.
Okay, the total sport first.
None of this stuff about
Sport.
kindness.
Kindness. Okay, thanks for the... Okay, time to get serious. We are getting the sports information from Stuff. Thank you, Stuff. Stuff.co.nz because Stuff is cool. Okay, 4 minutes ago, breaking news kind of thing, no fans to attend North versus South game, which was kind of expected to happen in the first place because, COVID, 100 people,
How did it go ahead?
You can play a rugby game with less than 100 people in the stands. Because you've got the teams, the subs, the managers, and
And all the other people in the...
Wait, no, they're not going to have crowd.
Yeah, they had no crowd.
I'm just going to say,
I go ahead with it if they had no crowd.
well, they play A-League, which is a soccer league in Australia, which Wellington Phoenix play in. They since they have returned about 7 weeks ago, they have had no crowd. Well, instead of a couple games.
Are those kids?
Yes, those are kids.
Oh, okay.
They can't see this though.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So, and in other news, Scott Dixon, he was leading the race, but the second place, I can't think of his name, pass and...
Peter Parker.
No, it's not Peter Parker. I think he's Japanese. Not being racist, I think he's Japanese. So he let them pass after a car went slamming into the pit wall. Dixon let him pass because of fuel and thought there was going to be a red flag, but there wasn't. There was only a safety car out. So he sadly came second, which is kind of annoying. Okay. And in other news, Lionel Messi, who's been with Barcelona since he was almost 19 years, wants to leave the club. Wait, no, sorry. No, he's 33 years old. He wants to leave. He wants to leave the club. He's been there for. Sorry, let me just calculate this. He's 33. He's been there for 19 years, and he wants to leave. How dare you, Messi? How dare you? Where do you want to go? PSG, reunite with Neymar, and make M. That sounds disgusting. Don't.
In other news, Batman swipes below centimeters from Bolo's face.
No one cares about that.
Oh, okay, then I just thought Batman on sports sounded interesting.
It's Batsman, not Batman.
Well, it's close. Football.
Okay. So, in football news, I will move on this from this topic soon. I just talked about him. Man United defender, Toby Maguire is found. No, it's not Toby Maguire. He's the actor. Can't think of his name. Found guilty of assault. He suspended sentence for Man United skipper, who later withdraws from the English squad. And Costa Barbarouses, who was a Kiwi, eyes his fourth A-League title with Sydney FC, which will come up pretty soon, I think next week. And there's a semi-final double header tonight, Sydney FC versus Perth Glory and Western United against Melbourne City. Football.
Combat sports.
Motorsport.
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 Wait, racing and motorsport is something different?
No.
But there's a motor part, and then there's a...
Apple and Google boot Fortnite from app stores. Finally, that gamers eager to play the mobile version of Fortnite won't be able to get it from the major app stores, at least for now. Dun, 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 dun.
And there's aim stands. Well, that's it for sports.
That's it for sports. No, what so? No news. News. No. Please don't look. Please don't look.
Is there any option for COVID news?
No.
That's dumb. Oh, coronavirus vaccine.
No.
I saw a coronavirus
Okay.
vaccine something.
Okay. We are not. Yeah, that's news is a bit weird.
Well,
Hundreds of thousands flee U.S. coast ahead of Hurricane Laura, which is, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to hit Louisiana. Yes.
Didn't say, but
And Brazilian politician and 10 of her 55 children plotted to kill husband.
what the heck?
Why do you have 55 children? What? Yeah, let's click on this.
What is this?
And also that, because that sounds
That
interesting.
seems interesting as well.
City rises up after Aussie granddad beaten bloody outside home.
Oh God.
Victoria COVID-19 toll now. 25 deaths in one day.
What Trump family takes to center stage.
Oh yeah.
No. So not for the latest news from Trump's America.
Okay.
The city rises because of the grandfather being beaten.
Yep.
Bloody. Oh God. Oh good, that's not fit for you too.
I've seen worse than that. We shall.
Don't forget that's a grandfather.
Sorry, guys.
He couldn't fight back.
They didn't see that.
Oh.
Okay, let's read more about this Brazilian petition. And 10 of her 55 children plotted to kill husband. Sounds interesting.
I bet she put 10 of her children against the husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least they couldn't see the
Okay.
last one.
So, a Brazilian civil preacher and congresswoman have been accused of masterminding the murder of her husband in a plot involving several of the couple's 55 children, but whom 4 were adopted, so they adopted 51 kids. Why would you? Florida dos Santos is a well-known gospel singer, rose to fame from the 90s for adopting children from the slums of Rio de Janeiro. Are you okay, Lee? Retired Brazil football star, this is just not on the topic, Ronaldinho is released from house arrest in Paraguay. I don't remember what he was in there, but...
He was a kid. Or is he the husband? I don't know.
Okay, so is there anything else you would like to add?
I don't watch the news.
Okay, so now
my
it
news.
shall be respect. Kindness.
Snake.
We're not snakes.
Why
Okay.
are you then?
I shall go first.
Okay.
Is that fine with you two?
Okay. Okay then.
Okay, so I say respect is
Snake.
I say respect is, it's kindness. Kindness. I say showing kindness is, like if you see a homeless man or something like that on the streets, maybe if you bought some lunch or has some food on you, maybe give him some food and maybe...
Unless he's faking it. There are those kinds of people, though.
Yeah, but that isn't very kind for Dante. What if they're not faking it? They could be tired. And then maybe someone else could be watching. Wait.
Right.
And someone else has just joined us. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Ryatt. I'm part of the new stop motion part of the YouTube channel. So I'm going to be joining the podcast briefly to join the part talking about kindness.
So, and later when we have finished, he will be talking about more
Man,
of,
this kid's much better than us.
and we will be talking about, when we're done with kindness. Okay, so when we are finished with kindness, he will talk more about the Stop Go Animation channel, part of the channel, sorry. And so I reckon I will continue because I'm interrupted, right? Yeah. So what I say with kindness is, if you see, so this is 24. We saw a video this morning that someone from my class showed us, and it's about a man giving food to a homeless person who then gave some to a dog, a homeless dog, and himself. So I'm pretty. I didn't say in the video, but I think someone else may have saw it, and they might have gave like a homeless man food or something. So what are your guys' things of kindness?
I got one.
Okay, don't want to.
Don't I hate one.
Okay, you two good.
So my thoughts on that was that even though you have all that, like, he is homeless, he does not have much, but he spared just that little bit to help feed the dog that the man couldn't because he wanted to keep it to himself. That's my view on what happened in that.
Okay, Iwi?
I got mine back.
And you should
Yeah, go.
help other people. Just be kind to others, like obviously like you always do at school, at home. And please help everyone that is homeless or something else, please.
Okay, DJ.
Yay! Well, I have mine. So if you see someone particularly sad, you can show kindness by letting them join your game or whatever you're doing. And like everyone else has said about the same topic, you could gift someone something, and that'll help them feel better. And every time you do an act of wait, where was I? Oh, every time you do an act of kindness, that person who you did the act of kindness to will presumably do an act of kindness to someone else, and so on and so on and so on.
Chain reaction.
Butterfly effect.
Yes. So now, Ryatt will talk more about the stop motion department of the channel.
Sure.
Right, take away.
So, Brock and I have decided to put together a stop motion group that we will be using like claymation, Lego battles, and right now, since we don't really have the space, we don't really have the setting for it, it's going to be like sort of clay animations or like blue tack animations for now, starting off the clay and animation part. But I hope in the future, if we could get some sort of like green screen box, get the premium version of the editing software that we've been using, and then once we've got all that, hopefully we can make something amazing like what you see with a few of those animations like the Isle of Dogs, if anyone's seen the movie. And with that goal in mind, I think we've gone off to a great start. We started with a nice and simple animation, but I want to say that stop motion, if you see it, just remember that anyone can get into it. Anyone can just pick up a phone and grab some Lego characters or some blue tack and get some sort of app that works and make something.
So I'm just asking, would you consider buying like the Stitbot starter pack to make some stop go animations? Because I'm pretty sure it comes with a green screen and some figures for these.
Yeah, I used to have a giant collection of them. I'll have to go see if I can grab them off one of my friends that I let borrow. And once that's all set up, then we could possibly get my mum, who is really good at working with lighting because she used to be a photographer, to help around with that part. And then we can create some sort of artificial environment that would look good for the stop motion animations.
Okay, thank you for watching this week's podcast. So it will be bye from me and
the rest of us.
Thank you and see you next
time.
week. Peace.